नोटिफिकेशन में आया है, आज तक कभी नहीं आया। लिहाजा खाली दारूवाला साहब इस वक्त हमारे साथ हैं। दारूवाला साहब नमस्कार।
नमस्कार, जय हिंद, जय महाराष्ट्र, वंदे मातरम।
वंदे मातरम। सर आप ठीक तो हैं? आपका एक्सीडेंट हुआ था सुना हमने।
Accidentally, my bike slipped yesterday, and there was a slight drizzle in Pune. That's all. Means my clothes got
So
dirty
you're all right?
and no place to change.
So you're okay now? Now you're okay?
Perfectly.
Yeah,
Perfectly all right,
we
sir.
were all very worried about you. We were told that
Thank
you
you,
had an
sir.
accident, which is absolutely terrible. So Darwala
Thank you,
Sahab, out of the 13 assembly by-elections, the BJP won only 2, and now there are 10 more which are coming up in I think by the end of July in Uttar Pradesh. I think the voters are sending a message across to the BJP that hey, listen, maybe you're doing something wrong. Do you think that is the case, sir? And do you think the BJP leadership is listening, sir?
Exactly, sir. If we discuss this issue threadbare, the word that people feel is being noticed everywhere is arrogance. That is what people feel, that the party leadership is arrogant, and like RSS is not taken into confidence, and where JP Nadda made certain statements which were not required, where Rajnath Singh ji and JP Nadda ji, as what I'm saying is the people sentiment, were not allowed to come into the garland, and this message of Rajasthan not going, and the Muslims which are having a lot of children will be given the priority of the share of the rich distribution. So this 3-4 things, if you see the series of events, has not gone down well with the minority. But Rajiv sir, since what happened, what was said on the media, everybody heard, and since the people did not appreciate this, this is the knee-jerk reaction and the results that what the BJP is facing today. Definitely, some mistakes were made. Party leadership is into reconciliation. But I can assure you, Rajiv sir, Pradeep sir, if you allow me to just finish the statement, this is not the vichardhara of my leadership. Yeah, there may be a skip of words, but the original sentiment is not against any minority, any sect of people. And overall, the schemes that were launched were not subjected to a particular community. Well, it is for each and every citizens of this country.
But Ali Darwala Sahab, here the criticism arises that so many vice chancellors have been appointed by the BJP. Hardly any of them are from the SC/ST community. They're all from what is called the Savarna Jatis. They're all upper caste, most of them. In fact, most of the appointments made are also from the upper caste. That's what they say. And
Kharge Sahab ne accused kiya ki RSS people have been appointed.
Yeah, that is also there. And number two, in Uttar Pradesh, for example, sir, सुनने वाली बात है दारूवाला साहब, उत्तर प्रदेश में योगी आदित्यनाथ जी के ऊपर बहुत जबरदस्त प्रेशर है इसमें, योगी आदित्यनाथ जी के ऊपर। इसके पहले भी जब लोकसभा की लिस्ट अनाउंस की गई थी, तब योगी आदित्यनाथ जी के जो बहुत ही खास लोग हैं, उन्होंने ये कहा कि योगी जी को कॉन्फिडेंस में नहीं लिया गया। एक 2 घंटे की मीटिंग हुई उत्तर प्रदेश में जेपी नड्डा जी, अमित शाह जी और नरेंद्र मोदी जी की, और वहां से लिस्ट आ गई। उस मीटिंग में योगी आदित्यनाथ जी को बुलाया भी नहीं गया। योगी आदित्यनाथ जी को वो लिस्ट दे दी गई, ये हैं लोग, इनके साथ तुम्हें लड़ना है। तो सर ऐसे कैसे चलेगा अगर ये सच है तो? वेरी फ्रेंकली आई होप इट इज नॉट ट्रू, क्योंकि योगी आदित्यनाथ जी इज योर मोस्ट पावरफुल फेस इन उत्तर प्रदेश। उन्हीं के ऊपर अगर आप आज की तारीख में कटाक्ष करेंगे, जैसे मौर्य साहब आपके जो डिप्टी चीफ मिनिस्टर हैं, वो आज कटाक्ष कर रहे हैं योगी जी के ऊपर, पब्लिक स्टेटमेंट आई है उनकी, तो सर मेरा ये कहना है, हाउ वुड यू एक्सपेक्ट टू विन उत्तर प्रदेश इन 2027 if you're going to put your own chief minister under pressure like this? Just like a lot of people say that Mr. Devendra Fadnavis has been put under pressure in Maharashtra. Darwala sir.
So, just putting the record right and just giving the small scene of what is happening in last 2-3 months. Yeah, 240 is the seat that we have got. The message has not gone through, and these are all the narratives. This are all the toolkit that is being derived as to Honorable Devendra Fadnavis ji, Yogi ji have been sidelined. Things are not going down well. Party leadership is deciding, where you said the 1, 2, and 3 are sitting and the list is just thopoed. You have to work on this. It is not done this way, sir. It is a parliamentary committee. We have 2 people who are in charge of the state. It is discussed threadbare. Yogi Adityanath and Devendra Fadnavis ji are such tall leaders as to, yes, now these 2 states may be on back foot, but I can assure you, if they are in back foot, a long and a very beautiful strategy is being worked out. And nonetheless, in November, December, as Maharashtra, when we go in for election, and 2027, when UP goes in for election, you will see the changes. In Maharashtra,
But Daruwala
keeping in mind
Sahab-
what went wrong, the
Daruwala
party
Sahab-
leadership is taking corrective measures.
I hope so. But Daruwala Sahab, Moti Singh, who used to be a minister in Yogi Adityanath Part 1, Yogi Part 1, मोती सिंह साहब 5 साल के लिए मंत्री थे उसमें. उनकी स्टेटमेंट आई है, पब्लिक स्टेटमेंट है सर. इट इज देयर ऑन यूट्यूब. इफ यू वांट आई कैन प्ले इट फॉर यू राइट नाउ. ये है मोती सिंह साहब, ये हैं जो अभी दिख रहे हैं ना आपके स्क्रीन पे, वो मोती सिंह है. भारतीय जनता पार्टी के हैं, बहुत पुराने भारतीय जनसंघ वाले हैं, आरएसएस वाले हैं, वो मंत्री थे. उन्होंने कहा कि इतनी ज्यादा भ्रष्ट सरकार आज तक कभी यूपी में नहीं आई. भ्रष्ट सरकार, ये कहा इन्होंने. उसके अलावा अभी जो आपके सिटिंग एमएलए रमेश चंद्रा जी, वो भी कह रहे हैं कि 2027 में बीजेपी जीतने वाली नहीं है. सर, पहले ऐसी आवाजें नहीं आती थी. नोबडी वुड डेयर, इवन इफ दे थॉट दैट, नोबडी वुड डेयर टू स्पीक लाइक दिस. एंड जस्ट द अदर डे, योर फ्रेंड, माय फ्रेंड, प्रदीप जी's फ्रेंड, आवर वेरी डियर फ्रेंड and one of the most respected ministers in the country, Mr. Nitin Gadkari, said in Goa, the BJP is making the same mistakes as the Congress. If we continue, we will meet the same fate as the Congress. This is what Nitin Gadkari said.
हमारे आने या उनके जाने का कोई फायदा नहीं हुआ इस देश का. We are forgetting what Prime Minister Advani ji had said, that we are a party with difference and everything has changed. We are not. That's what Gadkari ji said. Now, it's a serious charge. Gadkari is very openly spoken in the Goa Convention. He
Daruwala
reminded everybody about Advani ji's speech. He said,
Daruwala
we are a
sahab.
party with difference, don't make the same
Are you
mistakes.
still a party with a difference? Because I see mostly former congressmen and others in your party now. बीजेपी वाले तो बहुत कम दिखते हैं सर. Please.
Correct. As I told you, Pradeep sir and Rajiv sir, we did make a mistake as to we have collected a lot of leaders in our kitty. Now, since all the leaders who see that this nation can be developed, who have the vision, who endorse on Modi ji's leadership, have all combined, they've all conjoined, no matter what their inquiries and all were, that will take due course of time. Now is the time. We need to get voters back now. Since the tall leaders who are there, who have won elections, who have mandate in their constituency are with BJP, and now collectively under the banner of the Kamal, that is the BJP, we need to fight and show the people, yes, we are a party with a difference. We take our agenda very seriously. Agenda has been worked on not today, but 90 years back, and it has to be fulfilled.
But
Yeah,
Daruwala
things have
Sahab,
gone wrong.
Daruwala Sahab, I know what you're saying, but you have to perform. Article 370 was a claim. Rahul Gandhi has stumped you. He says, Modi ji ke 38 din, now terror attacks, 12 jawan shaheed, 13 jawan ghayal, 10 nagrik mar gaye, 50 injured. Now you say Article 370 was an abrogation, was a great achievement. It was an achievement, but you are having 9 terror attacks. In last 38 days, Rahul Gandhi says the entire claim goes stumped. Nothing of the claim. You have to perform where Jammu and Kashmir is concerned. Daruwala Sahab.
Correct. You're saying I will accept what has happened. There is no hiding in it. This terror has again raised its head. It needs to be dealt with, and it has to be dealt with steel fist. Honorable Prime Minister, Home Minister should take note of this, and no stone should be left unturned, and it should be dealt with the most seriousness. I agree with what Pradeep sir is saying. राहुल जी अगर वो कोई बात को अगर यहाँ पे उसका वो उल्लेख करते हैं तो हम उसको सीरियसली लेते हैं. आज हमारे पास एक विपक्ष है, विकल्प है, ऑपोजिशन के अंदर एक स्ट्रॉन्ग ऑपोजिशन है. दिस इज द वे अ पार्लियामेंट शुड वर्क, एंड वी विल टेक ईच एंड एवरी सजेशन सीरियसली, एंड वी विल ट्राई टू रेक्टिफाई आवरसेल्व्स.
Mr. Daruwala, on June the 9th, 10 passengers were killed in the Riyasi bus attack. On June 11th, 1 SPO, 5 soldiers injured in Doda, 1 CRPF constable and 2 terrorists killed in Kathua. June 12th, Police personnel injured in Doda's Gandoh. June 26, 3 terrorists were killed. On July the 6th, 2 soldiers killed during a twin encounter in Chinigam, Kulgam. On July the 8th, 5 soldiers killed and 5 injured in Kathua. On July 9th, एनकाउंटर इन डोडास घड़ी भगवान, और वो एनकाउंटर का क्या हुआ उसकी अभी तक रिजल्ट आए नहीं है सर. और जुलाई 15th 1 लेफ्टिनेंट एंड 3 सोल्जर्स किल्ड अगेन इन डोडा. सर ये क्या हो रहा है सर? आई थॉट दैट जम्मू एंड कश्मीर वाज अंडर कंट्रोल. व्हाट्स हैपनिंग? हैव वी फॉरगॉटन? सर आप बताएं सर प्लीज.
Exactly. We are answerable to what has happened, what has been happening in last 2 months, in the month of June and July, which we are in now. This needs to be tackled and it needs to be dealt with
Sir,
intelligence.
right from the
What are
time that
failures?
Mr. Modi, on the day that Modi ji took oath of office, from that day till today, almost 38 people have died.
38 people have died, sir. Yeah.
मतलब ये क्या हो रहा है सर? मतलब I find it
Correct.
shocking.
I'm telling you,
इसके
it's
ऊपर
the
क्या
ugly
कहें?
face of terror.
अब इसके ऊपर क्या कहें कुछ समझ में ही नहीं आ रहा. जी आप बताएं सर, प्लीज गो अहेड.
Correct. I need to patients, please give us, it will be passed on. But I feel that it should not go unpunished. And all the might that we have, we need to apply over there. And this thing needs to be like, बोलते हैं ना इसको सर उछलने के पहले कुचल देना चाहिए.
लेकिन दरवाला साहब, why are we being defensive? मोदी जी का ये एक नारा हुआ करता था, ये मोदी है घर में घुस के मारेगा. सर अभी घर में घुस के क्यों नहीं मारते? सबको मालूम है ये लोग कहां से आ रहे हैं. सर सियालकोट सेक्टर से ये लोग जम्मू में क्रॉस करके आ रहे हैं. सियालकोट इज जस्ट 5 किलोमीटर अवे फ्रॉम जम्मू, फ्रॉम वेयर द जम्मू बॉर्डर स्टार्ट्स. वहां से सीधा अंदर आ रहे हैं. व्हाई डोंट यू हिट देम देयर? नंबर 1. नंबर 2, व्हेन विल यू हिट देम? When over 100 people have died, when are we going to do it? And number 3, यहां पे अग्निवीर को भेजोगे सर? सर क्या बात कर रहे हैं? मेरा ये कहना है, we expect this government to be strong. We expect this government to have zero tolerance towards terrorism. We expect this government of Modi ji to hit back at the source of terror, namely Pakistan. When is that going to happen? Darwala sir, please.
Correct. Rajiv sir, Pradeep sir, as you're saying, each and every word of yours is taken seriously. The sentiment needs to be passed on because it is not your and my sentiments. It is each and every citizen of this country who are feeling that as you stake claims ke ghar mein ghus ke marenge, that is what we need to do now. And I'm sure as we are discussing, think tank must be working on it as to, it would not be inappropriate, not that I know of. I'm sure the right minds are working on it and what needs to be done. As you said, kab, tarikh, and all this we cannot discuss because
दारोगा साहब, मोदी साहब ने कहा कि एम्प्लॉयमेंट, आई हैव जनरेटेड एम्प्लॉयमेंट. उन्होंने स्टैटिस्टिक्स दिए कि मनमोहन सिंह के वक्त पर 2004 to 2014 ओनली अराउंड 2.9 करोड़ जॉब्स वर क्रिएटेड. मोदी जी हैज क्रिएटेड 12.5 करोड़ जॉब्स इन 2014 से लेकर 2023 तक. मोदी जी ने कहा कि आरबीआई रिपोर्ट पढ़िए आप. आरबीआई रिपोर्ट कहता है कि लास्ट 4 साल में हमने 8 crore jobs create कर दिया है. We have created 8 crore jobs. That's what Prime Minister Modi says. But Rahul Gandhi says unemployment is at the highest levels. 9.2% basic. जो सबसे ज्यादा unemployment है, it is मोदी जी के काल. 7 साल में उन्होंने कहा कि 54 lakh people have lost their jobs. MSMEs, 18 lakh MSMEs have shut. Now whom do we believe? Prime Minister Modi or Rahul Gandhi? Can we feel unemployment or can we feel employment? But Darwala sahab.
Pradeep sir, the ground reality is we are shortage of labor. Industry, we are not getting people for minimal jobs like on the construction sites. The din ka hajri, the money that the laborers get has crossed 1,000 rupees. Even at 1,000 rupees, you're not getting a skilled mason. This is the ground reality. I do not know what smoke Rahul Gandhi ji is talking in. This is total rubbish. When my Prime Minister says these numbers are backed with government endorsing it, it is not something that we are talking in the air. When the Prime Minister says something, he means it. And as though if it was so bad, like, can you come up with a roadmap? like Mallikarjun Kharge ji, Rahul Gandhi ji, can they come up with a roadmap as to say where are we going wrong, what needs to be done, which sectors we need to employ? It will be a welcome move
They
rather
did
than
come up with a
accusing the
roadmap, sir.
Honorable Prime Minister.
They did come up with a roadmap. They did. They said that they would. The first thing they would do is there are 38 lakh jobs, which are 38 lakh vacancies in the central and state governments right now. We'll first start with filling them up. That's what they said. Unfortunately for them, they did not win the elections. They've come up with the roadmap, sir. The roadmap is very much there. They said as far as the PSUs are concerned, public sector units are concerned, instead of just hiving them off to industrialist friends, perhaps it would be nice if you were to revive them. After all, please look at it this way, just about 5 major PSUs have given the government a dividend of 75,000 crores this year. 75,000 crores. That includes ONGC, Hindustan Zinc, Indian Oil and 2 other companies. 75,000 करोड़ रुपए मिले सरकार से सर इन पब्लिक सेक्टर यूनिट से, और प्लान है कि इन सबको बेचने का. तो मेरा ये कहना है सर कि पब्लिक सेक्टर यूनिट्स जो हैं, why doesn't the government run them the way they used to, sir?
Rajiv sir, Pradeep sir, to begin with, government is not in the job of doing business. It should be left to the experts. As you're saying, it's not the job. This government is not in the process of running this sectors. There are professionals, let them handle it professionally. That is my particular take on this. Rather than just stuffing it, overstaffing it. As you go to the airport, you've got five people standing in every corner. When you come from abroad, you really wonder as to why so many people are standing here doing nothing. We are overstaffed. Over and above this, if this is what the Congress feels that we should overstaff it, get more people over here, the bare minimum, the companies are in profit because they have shaved the unnecessary laborers. They are doing with bare minimum what can be done on contract basis, where this pension and all this can be cut. Cost saving. We have got very intelligent minds running these companies, and there are better people who can do a job. Government is not in the business of doing business. They should do administration. That is what is my stake, sir. And I can assure you, Modi ji's stake is become a job creator than a job seeker. That is what is his policy. And this is what he needs to work on.
In Maharashtra, you had Shankaracharya coming to Uddhav Thackerayji's house. Shankaracharya coming to Uddhav Thackerayji's house, he says injustice has been done to Uddhav Thackeray. Injustice has been done to Uddhav Thackeray, and justice will be given, as ends of justice will be met only when Uddhav Thackeray beats the CM. Now, Shankaracharya is saying injustice has been done. The courts of justice has not found anything wrong. As Sanjay Raut says, 40 हमारा MLA, 40 शरद पवार साहब का MLA, 80 MLA अभी तक लॉ एंड जुडिशरी के चक्कर काट रहे हैं. So here no decision has come, but you got the Shankaracharya saying that injustice. Now how do you see? He wants Uddhav Thackeray to be CM again. How do you see forecast? क्या हो रहा है? What's happening?
Correct. If Shankaracharya has said something, there is a lot of weight to it. If you ask me personally, I have always been, and my claim and my stand is not going to change. Uddhav Thackeray is a natural alliance. I still feel sympathy and pity. Devendra Fadnavis ji and Uddhav Thackeray, these two people, the way they ran the state was excellent. And if these two people can get together, if this natural alliance can be formed, the formula can be worked out between Devendra ji, Uddhav Thackeray ji and the party leadership, there was going to be nothing like it. If he feels injustice is done, yes, I endorse it. I am with what Shankaracharya's sentiments are. I feel BJP should reconsider, and Uddhav Thackeray ji should not get dissuaded and persuaded by jackals and foxes who have made him come to this conclusion. If Devendra Fadnavis ji and Uddhav Thackeray ji both come on the same board, Maharashtra will see the best days ever.
You think that will happen?
God knows why not. Let's hope and pray. Why shouldn't it? It's a natural alliance, respecting.
Yeah, but he's got a new set of voters. He wouldn't like to lose them. All the Muslims have voted for Uddhav Thackeray ji. All the OBCs
yes,
and all the scheduled castes have voted for him. He'll lose all those votes if he goes back to the BJP.
And and Sanjay Raut said that the recent Vidhan Parishad elections was a total cross voting and exchange of money, horse trading. उन्होंने कहा कि हर व्यक्ति को जो क्रॉस वोटिंग किया उन्होंने को 10 करोड़ से 25 करोड़ मिला है. That is what Sanjay Raut said. संजय राउत सेज हमारे 80 एमएलए, पवार साहब का हमारे मिलके 40-40, आज तक तारीख पे तारीख, तारीख पे तारीख, तारीख पे तारीख हम लोग घूम रहे हैं. लॉ एंड जुडिशरी इज नॉट वर्किंग एट ऑल, नॉट फंक्शनिंग एट ऑल. वी आर मेकिंग राउंड्स ऑफ द कोर्ट्स बट नो जस्टिस इज बीइंग प्रोवाइडेड. Agricultural land has been given to the people who have done cross trading. Maharashtra is an 8 लाख करोड़ का डेब्स पे है. महाराष्ट्र 200 करोड़ के आसपास. Every cross border got as fund allocation from the finance ministry. बोले nothing is going right in Maharashtra right now. Sanjay Raut says. Darwala sahab.
Exactly, this tall claim that Sanjay Raut ji is saying for this petty MLC election, I find it worthless. It's not that important as to this big figures that you're giving. This election that has happened is the smallest victory where all our voters, all our MLAs were kept together. Our flock, what you call, was kept together. And voting has taken. Not a single rupee has traded hands because this election
except
is
to
not
the 5-star
important.
hotel where they were kept. Except to the 5-star hotel where they were kept.
Correct.
It's good business. It's good business for all 5-star hotels and resorts. Each time there are
Yeah,
MLC or
exactly.
MLA elections.
No, there are more than this people who spend on weddings. Sir. It's okay hosting. I'm sure Rajiv sir, Pradeep sir, even you can afford it. This election.
Well, I can't afford it, sir. I can't afford it. The BJP does not promote us or sponsor us at all. You've done nothing for us. We've been trying our best. You know? But I'll tell you what. In terms of what the BJP plans to do for Maharashtra, there is a thought, by the way, which Pradeep ji and I were discussing just before the show started. Once again, and even in 2019, by the way, there was a whole set of people within the BJP and the RSS who felt that the BJP should fight elections alone. आज फिर वही बात हो रही है सर कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी को अकेले चुनाव लड़ना चाहिए. आज की तारीख में ये जो लोग आपने कलेक्ट कर लिए ना अपने आसपास, अजीत दादा पवार हो गए, एकनाथ शिंदे साहब हो गए, इसकी वजह से आपको डिसएडवांटेज है सर. ऐसा सीनियर आरएसएस के लोगों का मानना है और सीनियर बीजेपी के लोगों का मानना है. What would you say, sir?
Yeah, what you're saying is right. This is the sentiment that had BJP gone alone and later done whatever the equation or samikaran, what they would have done, it would have worked out well. Like even for the member of parliament election, had we fought alone and gone and fought all our seats and then tallied along, this is what certain section of RSS believes. But what I would like to tell, what is my personal opinion, that Eknath Shinde ji, Ajit Pawar are very tall leaders. Having 50 MLAs in their kitty is not a small number. So fighting one election and getting one MLA is not a joke. Ajit Pawar ji has that hold over the constituency and those MLAs, and it cannot be neglected. As you say,
which is why he won only one seat in the Lok Sabha.
Sir,
which is why he won exactly one seat.
Correct. I agree with you, sir. I agree with you. Sharad Pawar ji got more seats than us, along with the Congress, the India Alliance. They have done a good job. They had a strategy in place. They had only one thing, as to keep calling BJP a liar. And we were shut in explaining our work, taking our flagship programs. That's all what we did. On except for your platform, I don't think any other platform was promoting what BJP was doing. Yes, we have our shortcomings, but the fact remains. एकनाथ शिंदे जी का जो स्ट्राइक रेट है, उनका जो पकड़ है, उनका जो मराठा लॉबी के ऊपर जो लोगों का विश्वास है, likewise for Chhagan Bhujbal ji, that cannot be discounted.
Amazing. You just said something absolutely amazing. You know what you just said?
Is.
Are you aware of what you just said? You said we were the only platform which was giving the BJP an opportunity to explain itself. So what are you talking? The whole Congress says that the whole media was in the pocket of the BJP. They're calling the whole media Godi media.
Sir,
I feel very proud. Very frankly, I feel personally very, very proud of the fact that even the BJP feels that we are with them. But the Congress and everybody else says that the entire mainstream media was with you. Sir,
the mainstream media for last 6 months was sitting on the fence. They did not know which side to side. When the Congress comes into power, they will side with BJP. They will be out of job. What do? They were sitting on the fence. But our platform, which highlighted all the flagship programs of Honorable Modi ji, what BJP did, Pradeep sir and Rajiv sir, you all only spoke the truth. And probably because you all spoke the truth, you say there is no funding coming from anywhere. But I'll tell you one thing, दूर आए पर देर से आए पर दुरुस्त आए, you will be rewarded. Your
Well,
party-
Congress is
एक
also-
second, Pradeep ji, एक second. Sir, here, let me catch you on this. It is my firm belief, rightfully speaking, and I'm talking about Mr. Modi himself, because it is Mr. Modi who wins elections for you. Let's be very clear. Mr. Modi, rightfully speaking, should not even have bothered about what the opposition was saying about him. He should have just talked about all his achievements in the last 5 years. That's it. I think you would have got at least a simple majority. सर 272 सीट कहीं नहीं गई थी. मुझे मालूम नहीं है आपको किसने एडवाइस किया, मुझे मालूम नहीं है कौन सी एजेंसी को आपने हायर किया, मुझे मालूम नहीं है कौन आपका कंसल्टेंट था. आई एम स्टिल ट्राइंग टू फाइंड आउट. लोग दबे मतलब दबी जबान से किसी का नाम ले रहे हैं. As soon as I get it confirmed, I will talk about that individual who has earned God knows how many $1 million. Sir, rightfully speaking, मंगल सूत्र भैंस कपड़ों से पहचानो, जिनके ज्यादा बच्चे होते हैं घुसपैठिए. सर ये अगर बात मोदी जी नहीं करते, मेरी समझ में आपकी सिंपल मेजॉरिटी कहीं नहीं गई थी. That's what I think. That's my opinion, and nothing will make me change my opinion. प्रदीप जी, अब आप
No, just the last thing. The संविधान हत्या दिवस has rattled the Congress. बोले संविधान हत्या दिवस क्यों किया दरबार साहब? Why does BJP talk about that? इंदिरा गांधी ने 1,40,000 लोगों को जेल में डाल दिया, 1 करोड़ लोगों को नसबंदी करा दिया. Now why संविधान हत्या दिवस? Why suddenly? Democracy in threat,
Exactly.
darkest days of democracy.
Exactly. So, to be very honest with you, the parliament has been shaken by none other than the Congress. The opposition, they have walked out. The biggest threat to the constitution has come from nowhere else except for the Congress. Even a speech के ऊपर बंदी डालने का काम ये इंदिरा गांधी ने की. Like songs, like poets and writers were picked up. You could not talk. Now, just tell me one thing: 1,40,000 people who they arrested and they put, were they actually a threat to this country? Was the government going to fall? What they did, that Nasbandi thing, as I thought it could have been into by way of education. Like it would have taken time, but it would have been a rock solid process of getting population into control. You cannot, as you say, अगर constitution के अंदर यहाँ पे freedom है, अगर आपके पास freedom है तो फिर ये कहाँ से आ गया जबरदस्ती का नसबंदी? Like you cannot.
And that set the entire family planning program back by 50 years, by the way. वो जो नसबंदी जबरन नसबंदी जो करवाई संजय गांधी ने, उस बंदी करवा लो दारूवाला साहब.
Exactly. Putting it the educated way would have been the right way. This is when we say constitution was actually a threat when the Congress was at the helm of affairs. And this putting that constitution is a threat, and it is again a narrative to demean the Prime Minister and the stable government that we are running. We have got Chandrababu Naidu, Nitish Kumar ji. If there was a real constitution at threat, these two people would have not come on board. We would have not formed the government. This is just a narrative. We need to grow out of it. I totally agree with Rajiv sir when he's saying that we did not even bother to reply back to Rahul Gandhi, Mallikarjun Kharge ji, to the things that they did. This is the trap they laid, and Honorable Prime Minister did fall in this trap. We have realized it, and I always keep telling on your show that what these people accuse, like Pradeep sir, you said Mallikarjun Kharge ji ne ye kaha, wo kaha. मैंने उनका तो काम है कहना. Whatever you get very baffled. I said, when I'm saying that I did fell on the bike, you say no, you were lying. You did not fall on the bike. So my basic integrity is attacked. Rather than defending myself, I become defensive. So this is the policy they are doing, and BJP is falling trap to it. We need to
I hope they wake up.
We continue doing the right thing and ignoring them. This is what I feel. What Pradeep
सर अपने काम के बारे में बात करो ना.
is right.
सर मेरा ये कहना है अपने काम के बारे में बात कीजिए. Let's talk about the work that the BJP has done. Let's talk about the work that Mr. Modi has done.
Really very bad. नहीं क्या? जो चोर नहीं, आप एक ईमानदार को अगर चोर बनाते, उसकी इंटीग्रिटी उधर ही हिल जाती है.
सर मेरा ये कहना है कि अगर 5 साल आपने काम किया तो अपने काम के बारे में बात कीजिए ना, ये क्या है, मतलब इन सब चीजों पर रिएक्ट करने की क्या जरूरत है? एंड बाय द वे आई स्ट्रांगली ऑब्जेक्ट टू द संविधान हत्या दिवस। सर पहली बार ऐसा हुआ है कि गैजेट नोटिफिकेशन में हत्या शब्द इस्तेमाल किया गया है, कोई और शब्द इस्तेमाल कर सकते थे। संविधान सुरक्षा दिवस, संविधान बचाओ दिवस, कुछ भी कर सकते थे। सर हत्या दिवस का क्या मतलब हुआ? आई एम रीजनेबली सर्टन सर, ये मेरी प्रोडिक्शन है सर, मैं आपको बता रहा हूं, टुडे इज द डेट, टुडे इज व्हाट 15 जुलाई,
बिल्कुल 16,
टुडे 16 जुलाई, 16 जुलाई है सर। मैं आपको बता रहा हूं 3 महीने 4 महीने के बाद भारतीय जनता पार्टी का वरिष्ठ नेतृत्व जो है वो भी इस संविधान हत्या की बात नहीं करेगा। आप संविधान सुरक्षा की बात कर सकते हैं, संविधान बचाओ दिवस की बात कर सकते हैं। सर हत्या का क्या मतलब हुआ? हत्या मतलब संविधान खत्म हो गया, मर गया, कत्ल हो गया संविधान का। सर ऐसा नहीं होता सर, मतलब that's what I personally feel in any event, and even over here here Pradeep ji and I disagree. Here again I think you are falling into the trap laid by the Congress for you. Constitution, that small लाल जिल्त वाली रेड कवर कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन ऑफ इंडिया जो किताब है उसको लेकर के आई थिंक द बीजेपी हैज बीन पुट अंडर प्रेशर। मुझको ऐसा लगता है सर, वेरी फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग। I don't think you need to be put under pressure. I think you need to wake up to the fact that, hey, listen, let's work for the people. That's it. That's what we have been elected for. और जो मोदी जी ने कहा, ये आपसे मैं आखिरी सवाल पूछ रहा हूं सर, मोदी जी ने एक कहा, which is something which I admired about मोदी, कि भाई ये मोदी है घर में घुस के मारेगा। सर घर में कब घुसेंगे ये बता दो। 38 लोग मर चुके हैं सर, 9 जून से लेके अभी तक 28 लोग, सॉरी 28 people have died in the last 38 days. सर कहां से आ रहे हैं, किधर से आ रहे हैं, सबको मालूम है। घर में घुस के कब मारोगे सर? दरवाजा साहब।
Exactly. So your suggestion is taken very seriously, and I'm sure this cannot be discussed on an open platform like this. Your sentiments are gone straight. Modi ji, I'm sure, will be watching what you are saying, and as I told you, right minds are working on this, sir.
Sir, the right mind should also work on why is it that our troops, that the army troops are being, army jawans are being targeted only when they are being transported. This is a very major thing, by the way. We need either better means of transportation or we need to sanitize the routes in a proper manner. If you notice, all the attacks have taken place when the troops are being moved. That's when the attacks are taking place. I thought this would be the first thing that any military intelligence officer would have said, hey listen, we've got to sanitize the route over here. That's what ought to have happened.
Bulletproof vehicles, especially when you have...
Sir, armored vehicles should have been provided. The Kevlar bulletproof vests which had been ordered. So 1.5 Kevlar bulletproof vests have been ordered. I think from either Germany or the Czech Republic, I'm not sure. Where are they? Have they come? Because as far as I know, the payment has been made. So why are our troops dying? Because they're dying of chest wounds. None of these guys have had a headshot, sir. All the boys who have died up till now, they've all been shot in the chest. So which means they were not wearing bulletproof vests or body armor. So what's going on? So my point is, we really have to wake up to what it is that we are doing. Maybe, I think maybe after the elections, maybe the shock of not being able to get a simple majority, maybe you took your eyes off the ball. That's what I think. Darwala sir.
Well noted, sir. Rajiv sir, your point is well noted. This is a serious thing that has happened. Not a single soldier should die. And I can assure you the right minds are working on it, and they will be having a roadmap. And this en route thing, what you said, is really ringing a bell in my mind. And we need to sanitize the route, maybe by air surveillance or something. This is where we need to really take a very good suggestion by you, Rajiv sir. Pradeep sir, I can assure you, your show, the energy that you're wasting is not going to be in vain.
Thank you very much, sir. Man lives on hope. All of us are living in hope that one of these days, all our labor will be rewarded in some form or the other. Darwala Saab, thank you very much for joining us. Always a pleasure. Look after yourself and don't fall off your motorcycle, please. You gave us all a scare yesterday because we were told that Darwala Saab ka accident ho gaya. Okay, yeah, good Lord, shall we go to Pune right now? Really speaking, we were about to come to Pune in the evening. It's just 1.5 hours away anyway. Thank you so much, sir. Namaskar.
Thank you for your concern.
Jai Shri Ram, sir. Jai Shri Ram. Har Har
Thank you,
Mahadev.
Rajiv sir. Har Har Mahadev.
Well, Pradeep ji, but why is it that these guys have not woken up to this fact? I mean, really, you know that each time there's a movement of troops, there's going to be an attack, and especially in the Jammu area, because that, by the way, is a very highly wooded area. Let me tell you this. And number two, this is something which we can't discuss openly, completely, but near the border, the demographics of some of the border villages have been changed. And these guys are coming in from there. So, which means there are sympathizers living there. So, you got to wake up.
DJP has talked about it. He's not only talked about in those particular areas, but he's talked about infiltration within the social network.
सर वो सोशल नेटवर्क की बात छोड़िए, मैं आपको
The
बता रहा हूँ जो
civil society,
गांव
that's what
है,
he said.
सर सिविल सोसाइटी छोड़िए, वो नासिर साहब ने जो कहा था बिल्कुल ठीक कहा था. अगर तुम्हें मालूम है सिविल सोसाइटी में इन्फिल्ट्रेट कर गए तो पकड़ो उनको, गिरफ्तार करो.
They're arresting. PDP
ये
के
क्या है?
जितने लोग हैं, बहुत सारे लोग अंदर है.
महबूबा मुफ्ती को पकड़ो ना,
Yes.
पुट हर इन जेल.
That's what she's complaining, that you have been.
अरे भाई तो जेल में डालो उनको.
Yes.
मेरा ये कहना है कि जो गांव हैं बॉर्डर के, सियालकोट सेक्टर के साथ जो गांव बिल्कुल लग के हैं, वहां के डेमोग्राफिक्स चेंज हो गए प्रदीप जी. वहां पे जो सिख परिवार थे उनको उठा करके रिहेबिलिटेट कर दिया गया कहीं और, वहां पर कोई और लोग आ गए हैं रहने के लिए. और मैं भी बता दूं आपको, जो रोहिंग्या रिहेबिलिटेट किए गए थे ना जम्मू में, उनको वहां बसाया गया सर बॉर्डर पे. मतलब यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड व्हाई दिस हैपेंड. It had to be somebody with a wacky sense of security that you decided to rehabilitate all the Rohingyas right over there. You got to be kidding me. In any event, we'll